our water worries, the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission approved the transfer of the Lower Klamath project license from PacifiCorp to the Klamath River Renewal Corporation, or KRRC, and the states of Oregon and California. The vote by FERC marks a key milestone in the decades-long effort to restore the Klamath River for the communities, fish, and wildlife. According to the president of the KRRC board and a basin landowner, this step is a critical and significant step forward in accomplishing KRRC's core mission, which is to remove the 4 Lower Klamath dams and restore a free-flowing river. The KRRC project will constitute the largest dam removal and river recovery effort in U.S. history. Be sure to stay with us. Coming up in our next 20 minutes, we'll be talking with the KRRC community liaison to get his perspective on what today's announcement means for the Klamath Basin.
Today, the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission approved transfer of the Lower Klamath project license from PacifiCorp to the KRRC and the states of Oregon and California. KRRC Community Liaison Dave Muir joins us now to discuss what this step in a very long process means. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much.
So what does it mean to have this process change?
So PacifiCorp right now owns the facilities. They do not want to be a dam remover. And so we are receiving the ownership of those facilities and the license for those facilities that'll transfer from PacifiCorp to KRRC and the states of California and Oregon so that we can commence down the road to actually remove the dams and restore the river.
But that may move forward today, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're starting demolition anytime soon. This is just part of the process, right?
Right. This is part one of a 2-part process. We had to get the license to receive the property. It had to be in our possession. And then FERC will need to look at our detailed plan to decommission, how we are going to deconstruct them, how we're going to mitigate impacts, how we're going to restore the environment. They're in the review process right now. That's going to take them some months. We don't really know how long that will take. But once they are ready to issue what's called a surrender order, they will say, these are the conditions that you must meet in order to start removing the facilities and letting fish go back to areas that they've been gone from for 100 years.
So this has already been an extensive project, years, perhaps decades in the making. This next step, does that increase a chance that you could hit more roadblocks, for lack of a better metaphor?
We actually think we have the wind at our back. This is a big step forward. FERC not only issued a decision that we have the technical and fiscal capacity and the legal capacity to remove the facilities, but they used some favorable language that we had, the ability required for such a huge undertaking. So they're very aware that the intent is, the next step is to remove the facilities. Can someone object? Can someone sue? That's always a live option, but is that going to be successful? I don't think so with the huge environmental record that we have.
We'll be continuing our conversation with Dave Muir tonight on News Watch 12 at 6. Be sure to stay with us for that.